All right, so when I FaceTimed you, it kicked us out of that last video, so my apologies. My point here is just to walk you through each of these videos, and then we can spend a minute afterwards, and I can show you how each of them work. So we've already saw FaceTime up here in the top left. The next one here is the calendar, and it just tells you the day and the date. And if you've got specific appointments here, you can go ahead and add in different appointments. So you press plus, and then you just add in your calendar event, and it'll keep track of all your dates, and it'll burp and chirp and let you know what's going on. Photos, of course, is where all your photos are, and you might find some secrets in here, a few things that have already been recorded, and you can check those out after you get the phone. Camera, that's to let you use the camera. You just hold the camera up, take a picture, and if you want to take a picture of yourself, you just hit that side, and the camera on the front works instead of the camera on the back. So look at that. Here's the team. There's the white boys right there doing a video. So that's photo, and then you can take a square, like an absolute square picture. You can take a panoramic photo, hold the camera and move it side to side and get a panorama. You can also take a video. You can take a slow motion video and a time-lapse photo, and you can play around with all these settings yourself. I'm not going to explain all those to you today. Lots of fun settings there. Mail is pretty straightforward. Obviously, you've got some new mail here already. You can check that out. Now, of course, I didn't have your password for your White's site account, so I have not set that up for you, Ma. That's why I was asking you for your White's site password. And I'll try you one more time today before I put this phone in the mail for you. Maybe we can get that set up. So right now, that's set up for your b.white69@icloud.com account and for your bwhite69@gmail.com account. Clock, of course, is a clock, and you can set different time zones in there. Weather, of course, is weather, and I've already set you up for St. Thomas and for Edmonton, so you can see you guys are -6 today, and what we are is -24. It's about -50 with the wind chill here. It's just crazy. Next up is the App Store. Apps are applications, so where you can get your different games or things that you want to check out. So I'm not going to go into that, but apps is where you get your apps. And you'll notice from time to time that needs to be updated. You'll see a red 7. So just click App Store.
A red 7 or red any number?
Red any number, yep. And click Updates, and then just sweep down, and anything that needs to be updated, you'll see that little icon spin around and around. Anything needs to be updated, we'll tell you it needs to be updated
or
here.
Or you can press Update All if you want to.
Yeah, I like that one too. Chrome, of course, is your web browser, and I've already set you up with a Gmail account, so that links you through all of the other Chrome services and Android services. So the only thing I haven't connected you with is your FaceTime. I couldn't do that because I don't have your FaceTime password either. Settings are your phone settings, and I'll let you poke around in there to your heart's content. But this is where you turn your Wi-Fi and your Bluetooth off and on. Of course, you're going to want to go in here as soon as you get the phone and set up your new Wi-Fi for your house. Okay, so it's really important that we get that set up straight away. Google Maps is really handy. I really recommend Google Maps when you're driving around. You want to find out where the pier is in Port Stanley. You just type in Port Stanley Pier and away you go. So I will set up your home, and obviously you don't work, so I don't need to set that up. And I've already set up all of St. Thomas. There you go. See, your offline maps are downloading. Basically, I've downloaded all of Southern Ontario, and it's in your maps, and you don't need to be connected to the internet. You can use the maps offline without internet and see where you're going in all of Southern Ontario, which is a really cool feature that I set up for you. Podcasts are here. If you ever get into podcasts like TED Talks, you can check that out. Carson's being a little crazy with the phone. I think he's getting a little stir crazy. Contacts. I've set you up with all of our family and Danica's family, so they're all in there now, and you can, go ahead and find somebody that you're looking for and text them. I've put all the goofy utilities for Apple in here in this folder. I don't think you're going to use any of these things. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll get an iPhone watch for Christmas and you want me to set this up. Let me know when you do. Find Phone is a good feature. Find My Phone. All I got to do is log you in here, and it'll find your phone if you've lost it. So we can go on your computer at home if, say, you left it at the grocery store, and I can tell you, hey, your phone's at the grocery store, Ma. Skype I've set up for you as well. I've set you up as a user, b.white69@icloud.com. So the Skype is ready to go too, and Skype's a real handy thing for messaging people, and I don't know if you'll use that or not. Along the bottom, I've put some of your favorite games, Candy Crush, that Mahjong, and Free Cell down there, so you can play those.
And YouTube.
I've also set up YouTube for you. Obviously, I've set you up as a user, and I've put a few treats in your YouTube account as well. So I've already populated your YouTube with some treats. So if you go over to my channel in YouTube, there's B White. No one's subscribed to you yet. I'll try and get subscribed to you so you can have some fun with that. But if you go into your YouTube channel, you go to videos in YouTube, and you'll find a few Easter eggs I've dropped in there for you, like this little gem. Congratulations, Graham B. You found a secret video that we've installed on your phone. So I'll let you check that out yourself. On the next screen over, you've got Adobe Acrobat in case you need to see some PDF files. I've set you up with Twitter in case you want to get into Twitter and learn more about Twitter. Facebook is on here, Kijiji's on here, and Dropbox on here. I don't know your Facebook, so I couldn't set that up. But if you're on Kijiji and you have a username, slowly, pal, lift it up a little bit, yeah. If you're on Kijiji and you have a username, you can set yourself up. And I have set you up in Dropbox, and I have dropped a couple of cute videos in there for you as well. So just some more, not on me, putty, just some more cute things in Dropbox for you. So once you go into...
See, this is cute.
It's not cute. Once you go into your files in Dropbox, Mom's trying to see what I'm doing here, so please stop showing me. Okay. Once you go into here, you'll see some of the stuff that we've dropped in there for you, and obviously the first thing I put in is this picture of you, which is kind of fun, and I had to use that to set up your photo on this. So that's your new phone in a nutshell. You feel free to call us and let me know what you think of this. I would recharge this every night, but just keep an eye on the battery icon in the top right here. You might only need to charge it once every couple days. Try and let it run down as much as you can before you recharge it. Don't leave it plugged into power all the time. That's also not good for the phone. So just charge it when you need to and then unplug it. I'll set you up with music and stuff once you get all this figured out. But if a power user will notice that if you go to YouTube and you just go into YouTube and you search for Neil Diamond full albums, guess what? It'll pull up all of Neil Diamond's first. It'll pull up all sorts of stuff. So you can have some fun. You can have some fun finding albums in YouTube because there's all sorts of music on YouTube. Plug your headphones in, and guess what? Forever in blue jeans. So there you go. All sorts of fun stuff in here for you, Ma. It's all free. Everything on here is free, Ma. So I want you to enjoy this to the fullest. Get it set up to wireless. When you're walking around downtown, you can connect it to the wireless when you're in the mall, in Starbucks, wherever. It'll work just fine. And yeah, it should be years of fun and good times for you. So check it out. Love you, Ma. If you want to shut it off, I think you just hold this button for 3 seconds.
That's Siri.
Oh, no, that's to activate Siri. Hey, Siri, why is Karsten so silly?
Hey, Siri, why is we? Why?
So that's Siri to activate Siri, and you can get robotic stuff like, watch this. How many ounces in a cup?
It's 8 fluid ounces.
So if you're doing something fun like that, it's fun to use this AI setting. It's kind of fun. If you want to turn it off, just push the button on top for 3 seconds.
No, 1 second.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000. It'll prompt you to shut the whole thing off, and that shuts the whole thing down, flat dead, not using any battery. It's down and it's out. So you won't get any calls. It won't do anything while it's down and out. And of course, that's your best battery saving feature.
And also, you could just click it once to turn it off, but it still probably might use it.
It doesn't work that way. You have to hold it for 3 seconds. This is an older phone, Karsten.
Oh.
Again, you hold this top button. This is your power button on top here. This is your navigation. This is your volume up, down, and that works for your ringers or your music that you're playing.
We got you also a new case.
So, yeah, that's everything there is to know. Hope you enjoy it. Love you, Ma. Peace out, Karsten and Jay.